Forex update on August the 14th. We've obviously been in quite a negative trend in the euro for the last 3 months. This holding pattern, we're in a sort of a sideways range here through the big first 2 weeks of August. Quite a wide range, and we almost tested both ends of that range yesterday in the euro. That trading went quite well. The levels are working. We're in this sort of descending wedge pattern, which I think will continue. I don't think this is really a bottoming pattern. I think it's more of a continuation pattern. Eventually I think we will break lower. Watch this trend line down here. A break below August lows is going to signal further losses. I don't think the picture looks particularly positive, but cable heading lower as we'd expected it to, but certainly a lot lower than I thought yesterday with the Bank of England announcements coming out. So we're now heading towards very important support, 200-day moving average down at the 166, 65, 60 area. That's going to be extremely important. As I've written on the report, we've then got some important longer term Fibonacci support just below it. So we are heading to some important support levels, and we are getting very oversold. This is the best chance for bulls to mount a defense and see if they can at least stage a short-term recovery in this pair. So quite a crucial day today perhaps, and of course don't forget weekly close tomorrow, Friday, so that's going to be important for the following week. The Aussie dollar is in a very gentle downtrend over the past 6 weeks or so, at this stage more of a correction than a bear market. We've got a 100-day moving average resistance up there in the mid 93.30 area. We're going to have to get back above there for the outlook to change to a more positive tone. Otherwise we're going to remain under pressure. As I say, the levels are on today's report, so I don't need to repeat them, but the outlook certainly is more negative as long as we hold below the 93.35 area. Dollar yen, this really confused me. This negative price action down here. I thought once we got above this trend line and 200-day moving average, everything was looking rosy, and we spiked down. Certainly caught me out, stopped me out of my longs. We got as low as 101.50. But since then we've managed to recover again through this 100-day moving average, through this longer term trend line, yesterday through the 200-day moving average. So hopefully that longer term prediction of an uptrend in the yen will now come to fruition. That did confuse me, as I say, this spike lower, but anyway, we've recovered. The upside I think is the most likely. Now we should continue higher. Levels are on the sheets, as I've said for the other pairs. Stochastics, looking positive. There is some room to move, so let's just see if we can beat our upside targets today and continue this what I think is beginning to be a bull run.